Heaven's Gate, the tragic tale of an American cult. Heaven's Gate was an American cult founded in the 1970s, with its origins rooted in a vision of the world's end seen by its founders. This California-based group gained notoriety for its unique belief that extraterrestrial life, or aliens, were higher life forms responsible for eternal salvation. According to the founders, Earth was destined for a catastrophic doomsday event, but the cult members would be saved by aliens who would take them aboard their spacecraft, granting them immortality. For over 20 years, the cult maintained its existence, spreading its message and attracting followers. In 1997, the appearance of the Hale-Bopp comet convinced the members that the end of the world was imminent. What initially seemed like a rave party filled with drugs and alcohol tragically turned into a mass suicide site. 39 members of Heaven's Gate voluntarily ended their lives, believing that by shedding their physical forms, they would be transported to the alien spacecraft following the comet. Heaven's Gate is a chilling reminder of the power of belief and the lengths to which people will go in their search for meaning and salvation. The story of this cult is both fascinating and tragic, showcasing the vulnerabilities of the human psyche and the devastating consequences of extreme faith. Aum Shinrikyo, the infamous Doomsday Cult. Aum Shinrikyo, also known as the Doomsday Cult, blended various beliefs from Buddhism, Hinduism, and apocalyptic visions to attract followers into its unique belief system. The cult was founded by Shoko Asahara, a man with extraordinary charisma and storytelling skills. Asahara claimed he could absorb the world's sins and that only his followers would gain the spiritual power to be free of their sins. He also believed that a nuclear war would soon devastate the planet, sparing only his followers. In 1995, Aum Shinrikyo shocked the world and became known as an international terrorist organization when it carried out a deadly attack on the Tokyo subway. Cult members released sarin gas, killing 13 people and injuring many others. The reasons behind this horrific act were twofold: Asahara's desire to bring about the end of the world, believing it would lead to his group's ultimate victory, and his twisted interpretation of karma, thinking that killing non-believers would prevent the accumulation of bad karma. However, karma caught up with Aum Shinrikyo when Asahara and other key members were arrested. Despite continued attacks, Asahara and 6 other cult members were eventually executed in 2018. The story of Aum Shinrikyo is a stark reminder of the dangers posed by charismatic leaders who exploit religious and apocalyptic beliefs to manipulate followers. It's both terrifying to see how deeply people can be influenced by such ideologies, leading to devastating consequences. The People's Temple, a tragic tale of devotion and deceit. Jim Jones founded the People's Temple in 1954, creating a religion that combined Christianity with communism while emphasizing racial equality. His inclusive approach attracted a massive following, but the movement took a dark turn when media scrutiny uncovered questionable practices, including claims that the Bible was limiting Christians worldwide. The cult's response was aggressive, with members harassing the media for exposing their secrets. The government became increasingly concerned as Jones began hunting down defectors and supporting rebellious military groups. To escape unwanted attention, Jones relocated over 900 devoted followers to a settlement in Guyana, famously known as Jonestown. However, in 1978, U.S. Congressman Leo Ryan began investigating Jonestown following reports and allegations of abuse. Jones, feeling threatened, ordered the assassination of Ryan and the defectors who accompanied him. The night after the assassination, Jones forced his followers to drink a cyanide-laced concoction, leading to the deaths of over 900 people. Those who resisted were injected with lethal doses of cyanide. Jones himself was found dead from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. The story of the People's Temple is a chilling reminder of the dangers of blind devotion and the charismatic influence of a single leader. It's heartbreaking to think of the lives lost and the families torn apart by Jones's manipulative grip on his followers. The Solar Temple, a descent into darkness. Luc Jouret and Joseph Di Mambro founded the Order of the Solar Temple in 1984 in Switzerland, creating a religion that fused elements of New Age movements, Christianity, and UFO conspiracy theories. This unique belief system attracted followers intrigued by extraterrestrial religions. Jouret and Di Mambro preached that they were destined to reach a mythical planet in the Sirius star system, viewing death as a mere transition to transcend human existence. In the 1990s, Jouret and Di Mambro convinced their followers to partake in mass suicide rituals, claiming it was the path to their celestial destination. However, these rituals also served as a means to eliminate traitors, possible defectors, and those who believed in the group's ideals, but not in physical death. In 1994, two fires in Switzerland revealed the bodies of the founders along with many cult members. The horror didn't end there. Two more massacres were carried out by surviving members, pushing the death toll to 77. The mass suicides eventually ceased when authorities intervened, cracking down on the cult's activities and arresting the remaining leaders. The story of the Solar Temple is a harrowing example of how charismatic leaders can exploit spiritual beliefs to manipulate and control their followers. It's deeply disturbing to see how these individuals were driven to such extreme measures in the name of transcendence and salvation. The Manson family, a cult's descent into darkness. Charles Manson, a struggling musician, founded a notorious gang known as the Manson family. Rooted in the hippie culture of the era, the group's cult-like beliefs drew in young followers, primarily women, who were captivated by Manson's charismatic teachings. They lived unconventional lifestyles, frequently using psychoactive drugs such as LSD. Manson preached about an apocalyptic war he called Helter Skelter, envisioning brutal battles between black and white people. This doomsday scenario became the twisted rationale behind the horrific series of murders his followers carried out in 1969. The most prominent victim was actress Sharon Tate. Manson believed that her death would spark racial tensions and fulfill his prophecy of a race war.